First, let's go talk with the crew. Actually gonna be pissed at me. The Yara's probably gonna be upset too. Because of what I said. Tali is probably gonna be Tali. What up? Aren't I supposed to have like some companion missions or something like that? Or, well, no, this game came out after like the Outer Worlds and all that. No, but Fallout was out during that time, and I believe Fallout 3 had like companion missions. I never beat Fallout 3. Technically, I never beat any, but that's the game. Thinking back on it.
Commander, are you coming to check up on me?
I was worried.
You look much better. How are you feeling?
Dr. Chakwas assures me I am going to be fine. I was impressed with her knowledge of Asari physiology.
She's the best.
You're in good hands. Dr. Chakwas knows what she's doing.
I've been thinking about Saren. I actually feel a little sorry for him now.
Feel sorry for him. What?
He's the last person I'd feel sorry for.
He is trapped inside his own mind. Part of him senses his identity slowly being swallowed up by Sovereign, but he is powerless to stop it. I wonder how he first fell into Sovereign's trap. Did he think he could somehow stop the Reapers from returning? Or was he simply driven by a lust for power and glory?
Whatever Saren's reasons may have been, they're long gone now. He has to be stopped.
Yes, I suppose you're right. He may be Sovereign's victim, but he is also a threat to all life as we know it. Let's not spend every free minute talking about Saren. It is bad enough we are chasing him across the galaxy.
Okay. Investigate.
I should go.
Goodbye, Shepard.
Okay, so I probably messed up big time because it doesn't... I remember somebody said something about like companion missions being there. I think it was the homie Larry yesterday. But I don't... They're not popping up for me. Maybe it's because I didn't do a lot of the side content. Maybe that's the reason why. But let me go downstairs, talk with Ashley. I'm gonna talk with like the whole crew just to make sure everything. I don't know why. My computer being weird, I'm trying to like straighten it out. I'm gonna talk with everybody. Who are you? So some of the Solarians survived. Talk with Ashley.
Commander?
Can we talk?
Do you have a few minutes to talk one-on-one?
I'm off duty until tomorrow. I was gonna have a small drink. Bit of a celebration. If you're interested.
Occasion?
What's the occasion?
It's Armistice Day, when the First Contact War ended. My family always marks it. I'm the only Williams here. I guess you'd be the only other one interested in it.
I'm interested.
Seems like an odd thing to celebrate. That was 26 years ago.
In our family, it's not really a celebration, more like an obligation. Don't tell me you don't know about my family. My commanders always find out. It's not in my files or something?
Your files are
There's
clean.
almost nothing in your files. Technical scores and a list of crap assignments.
There's a reason for the crap assignments. I'm General Williams' granddaughter, the commander of the Shanxi garrison in the war. The only human ever to surrender to an alien race.
No, I understand.
I see. That's why you drive yourself so hard.
A Williams has to be better than the best, if only to avoid suspicion. That's what my dad told me the night before he retired. Takes a special kind of thick-headed to march into a job where your family's blacklisted. I did it anyway. I'm not gonna let our name go down with Arnold and Quisling. Granddad deserved better than that.
That's why you dislike aliens. Grandfather.
What happened to your grandfather after the war?
He was relieved of command as soon as Shanxi was liberated. They brought him back to Earth in irons, but there was never a trial. They quietly demoted him and stuck him behind a desk. He retired a year later and spent the rest of his life working construction in the colonies. Sometimes we hear about attempts to get him exonerated in some official way. Nothing ever comes of them.
As I recall, your grandfather held out for a long time.
The Turians wrecked the orbitals in the first wave and occupied the major cities. They sat in orbit, dropping rocks on anything that moved. Granddad dispersed the troops, but when they went into the cities for supplies, the Turians would wreck a block to eliminate one fire team. Civilians were dying, his troops were starving, and he couldn't contact Alliance High Command. So he surrendered the garrison.
He refused to sacrifice his men just to save face for humanity. You planning to throw yourself on a sword to save face for him?
Would it make a difference? He's gone now. Dad's gone too. And who would it impress? I'll never be good enough for the Alliance. So now you know. Gonna kick me off the ship, Skipper?
You're part of the team, Williams. I don't care what your grandfather did or didn't do.
Not to get all cheesy, but you're the first CEO who's ever said that to me. Thanks, Skipper. I'm sure Kirhi wants to brief you. I should get out of your hair.
About Lieutenant Alenko. How are you holding up?
Can't say I'm better. Sorry for anything I said back there. I don't want any deaths on my hands, and it's my fault.
Williams, listen to me. I'm in command of this mission. I made the call, not you. He's dead because of me.
It's funny. I don't have any fear of dying for the Alliance. But when I think of someone dying for me, if you don't mind my asking, how did you deal with the losses on Elysium?
It was my job to get everyone out safe. I failed. I vowed not to let that happen again. Same here. I'll remember him, and I'll do better for him.
Yeah. I guess that's all we can do. Thanks for the advice, Skipper.
What's your opinion on the last mission?
We've got a hard fight ahead. Fleets of AI dreadnoughts who've exterminated all life dozens of times over. I think the odds are against us.
We have an advantage. We know they're coming, and we know about their indoctrination.
I don't plan to lie down and die, Skipper. Don't worry about that. But I'm infantry. Against Reapers, my rifle may as well fire spitballs. I won't have a place in this war. That's what pisses me off, not being able to shoot back.
That's true, because if they're giant ships, how do you damage that? And then on top of that, giant AI ships, which means that they probably have advanced tech that allowed them to survive countless millennia. I don't even know the term for surviving like 1,000 years, because no, it's millennia. So it's what is it? Year, decade, century, then millennium. Yeah, multiple millennium. They're older than the Asari.
Dismissed, Chief.
Sir.
All right, interesting. Let me see what's going on with Tali real quick. Yes, I'm checking in with all the ladies first before I check in with the dudes. You got a problem with that? I don't care. Check it with Tali.
Shepard, I'm glad you're here.
Good to see you smiling again, so to speak.
I'm sleeping much better now. I guess I'm getting used to how quiet your ship is. I still think a lot about my pilgrimage, though. I know Steren's our top priority, but with all the worlds we go to, I was hoping to find something to bring back to the flotilla.
Don't worry, you will.
We've still got a long way to go. You'll find something to take back.
Yes, but it cannot just be some derelict ship my people can use for salvage. It has to be more than that. There's a lot expected of me.
Okay. Why?
What's so special about you?
It's my father. He's the senior member of the Admiralty Board. He's one of only 5 people who can overrule the decisions of the Conclave for the good of the migrant fleet. My father is responsible for the lives of 17 million people. Our entire race is in his hands, and I'm his only child.
Okay. Your royalty?
Or are you some kind of heir to the Quarian throne or something?
No, it doesn't work that way. My father's position isn't hereditary. I'll probably never serve on the Admiralty Board myself. Officially, I'm just the same as any other citizen. But it doesn't work that way in practice. People have always treated me differently because of who my father is.
Preferential treatment?
You must get all kinds of special privileges.
I probably had it easier than most growing up, but it's not all good. People like my father have enemies, and they're not above using me to get to him.
Sound about right? It's a lot
It
of
must be
pressure.
tough on you.
My people place a high value on family and ancestry. There's an unspoken expectation that I'll live up to my father's example. Everyone's waiting for me to do something great on my pilgrimage. Something that will forever change our lives for the better. If I don't, it's like I failed, and that reflects badly on both me and my father.
Okay. What if we save the galaxy? We don't want that. I don't have time for this. What if we save the galaxy?
The work you're doing here is more important than anything any Quarian has ever done before.
Yes, I know. But you have to understand Quarian culture. We're a very insular society. The events beyond the flotilla don't much matter to the average citizen. Our greatest dream is that one day we'll return to our homeworld and drive out the Geth. But even if we stop Saren, that's not going to happen. There's still millions of Geth behind the veil. Until they're gone, our exile will continue.
Okay. So what's
What
the
would
answer?
you need to bring back to make everyone happy?
Something that would help us better understand the Geth. They've changed significantly since the exile. They've continued to evolve. We've done our best to study them, but it's not easy. They're very reclusive. Until recently, they never went beyond the borders of the Veil. And all the Geth we run into now are under Saren's control. We'd need to find Geth operating on their own, independently. But I don't want this to get in the way of our mission, Shepard. First, we stop Saren. Then I'll worry about my own problems.
Got it. So Quarian Geth pilgrimage, Tali's father.
What was your father like?
It wasn't easy growing up as the daughter of one of the Admiralty. Even before he joined the board, he was a prominent figure. People looked to him for leadership. He had to set an example, and he expected the same of his daughter. Plus, he was pretty strict, a military man through and through. He never allowed me to settle for anything less than excellence. As a kid, I sometimes felt like he was pushing me too hard. But now I'm old enough to appreciate what he taught me. The world doesn't owe us anything. If we want something in life, we have to earn it.
What about your mother?
Where was your mother in all this?
Mother was around, but she always seemed to kind of blend into the background. Almost like she was overshadowed by my father. He tends to do that to people. She passed on about 5 years ago. Some airborne virus that swept through the fleet. Happens sometimes when the filters start to break down. I think my father took it pretty hard. After she was gone, he became even more focused on his work. I think that was his way of dealing with the grief.
Were you close
Sounds
to your
like a
father?
tough upbringing. You don't resent your father at all?
Like I said, it wasn't easy. My father's not the kind of person you bond with. And he wasn't around all that much. Too busy. People counted on him, and he took his duties seriously. Even when he was around, he always seemed a bit distant. Like his mind was always somewhere else. Come to think of it, I can't ever remember seeing him smile. Not once. It's like he was always weighed down by all that responsibility. I mean, I know he cares about me, but he never really showed it, not in the usual way. I guess the best thing I can say about my father is that I respect him.
I want to talk about something else.
Like what?
That seems to be like a common writing trope too when it comes to like women and their fathers. It's like especially when it comes to like strong women and their pops, or women that have like what is it? How do I put it? It's like a degree of independence or something like that. It's like the relationship that they have with their father isn't necessarily bad, but it's something that's like kind of like, you know, dad was there, but he wasn't really there. You know what I mean? And what I mean by that is like, if any of y'all ever seen Smallville, it's like Lois Lane. Lois Lane actually was the one who raised her sister. Then you think of like, well, Shameless is a little bit different, but that show's Shameless, and then there's a bunch of like other games and pieces of literature that kind of do the same thing. But it's always interesting to me. Let me talk to the rest of the crew. Whatever.
Commander, things got heated back on Vermeer. You did what you had to do. I respect your choice,
Thank you.
I appreciate what you did, Rex. I won't forget it.
Just make sure it was worth it. Saren has to pay for what he's done.
Agreed.
We'll have him soon enough. Then he can answer for his crimes.
He'll do more than just answer if I have anything to say about it.
Extinction gene. We already talked about all that.
So long, Rex.
Shepard.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. It seems like with all the dudes, like, it doesn't go... Respect that. It doesn't seem like the conversations go any deeper than that.
How are you?
You want to see, sec?
Why did you want to be a C-Sec officer in the first place?
That's a good question. There were several reasons, I guess.
Such as?
Like what?
Probably the same as most officers. I wanted to fight injustice, wanted to help people. I guess my father had something to do with it, too. He was C-Sec, one of the best. I grew up hearing about his accomplishments or seeing his picture on the vids after a big arrest. He's taking my resignation pretty hard.
I can understand
That's
that.
tough. But you'd think he'd be impressed you're going after Saren.
My father's a C-Sec man to the bone. Do things right or don't do them at all, he says. He thinks I'm being too rash, too impatient. He's worried I'll become just like Saren. He actually talked me out of becoming a Spectre when I was younger, for the same reasons.
You were asked to be a Spectre?
Well, I was targeted as a possible Spectre candidate. Me and about 1,000 other Turian military recruits. I could have received special training, but my father didn't like it. He despises the Spectres. He hates the idea of someone having unlimited power with no accountability. He wouldn't like you, Commander. No offense.
Let's see.
I suppose I can understand his concern.
You can. But Saren's not going to play by our rules, C-Sec's rules. If you want to nail Saren, you need to send someone who isn't restricted by policies and procedures.
Okay. Not
Just
true.
because you can break the rules doesn't mean you should. I don't need to stoop to Saren's level to stop him. And neither do you, Garrus.
I see what you mean, but I'll think about it. Thanks, Commander.
Alright. So, I guess that's the whole crew. Last thing to do would be to talk to Commander, Rintoli. Oh, we got 2 more now. Let's put this in warp. Well, actually, barrier might be good. Both of your kinetic shields with the Mass Effect field that can absorb a massive amount of damage. Attacks that can penetrate the shield would also penetrate. Nah. Give me more damage. Give me more damage. So before we get started, let's talk to Commander Rentola.
You have my gratitude, Commander. Most people would have left our team behind. Still, I find the loss of Captain Kirahi troubling. But I won't blame you. I know you lost one of your own as well.
I'm sorry for
Captain
your loss.
Kirahi will be missed. But many others will live because he gave his life.
That is our lot, I suppose. But there may come a day when so many have been sacrificed, it will be impossible to tell who won. The mission was a success. That will have to be enough. We won't trouble you for long. Our unit will be disbanded as soon as we depart. Good luck, Commander Shepard.
Okay. Alright, so that was pretty much winding down on that conversation with him. I think I talked with everyone, so now I just need to go back up. I thought there was romance options in this game, too. Unless I'm like wrong about that. Hold on, let me talk with Liara again. Liara. She got to have like the cleanest character.
I get the feeling you want to ask me something, Commander.
Nothing important.
I just wanted to talk.
Of course, Shepard. What did you want to talk about?
Goodbye.
I should go.
Goodbye, Shepard.
It doesn't really get me deeper than that, I take it. But then again, this did come out like, what was it, a year or two after Jade Empire? Because Jade Empire came out like 2005, 2006. Oh snap, I went back down. That's on me. I need to go back up. And then we're going to go to the board, and I shouldn't really call it a board. It's more so like the little map. And we're going to figure out where we're going to go from here. So let's take a look at our journal. We got to go back to the Citadel. That's for the main quest. But now we have, as you can see here, this plethora of different things. So while in the Citadel, you uncovered an Alliance Patrol report. One of the patrols mentioned some strange activity in the Hydra system of Argos Rho cluster. Let's go there. So Argos Rho.
I forwarded the mission update to the Citadel, Commander. We got confirmation on those reinforcements. Ambassador Udina wants us to report back to the Citadel. The Council's massing a joint species fleet to deal with Saren and his Geth.
Good.
I knew they'd come around. Back to the Citadel, Joker. I want the Normandy at the head of that fleet.
Oh,
Yes,
I don't get a choice? Never mind, I don't get a choice. Dag, that sucks.
Good job, Shepard. Thanks to you, the Council's finally taking real action against Saren.
The Ambassador is correct. If Saren is foolish enough to attack the Citadel, as you believe, we will be ready for him.
Patrols are stationed at every mass relay linking Citadel space to the Terminus systems.
What about...
How many ships are you sending to attack Ilos?
Ilos is only accessible to the Mu relay, deep inside the Terminus systems, Commander. If we send a fleet in there, the only possible outcome is full-scale war.
Now is the time for discretion, Commander. Saren's greatest weapon was secrecy. Exposed, he is no longer a threat. This is over.
Send me after him.
One ship going into the Terminus systems won't start a war. I can be discreet.
You detonated a nuclear device on Vermeer. I wouldn't call that discreet.
Your style served you well in the Traverse, Commander. We recognize that. But Ilos requires a deft touch. We have the situation under control.
What about the
Secrecy isn't his greatest weapon. The conduit is.
Saren is a master manipulator. The conduit is just a distraction from his real plan to attack the Citadel.
Is that attacking the Citadel? What about the Reapers?
Sovereign's the real threat. Saren's just a servant of the Reapers.
Only you have seen the Reapers, and then only in visions. We won't invade the Terminus systems because of a dream.
One ship going into the Terminus systems won't start a war. I can be discreet.
You detonated a
I
nuclear
noticed
device
the
on
responses
Vermeer. I wouldn't
change.
call that discreet.
Like,
Your style
that I could
served
give
you
him.
well in the Traverse, Commander. We recognize that. But Ilos requires a deft touch. We have the situation under control.
No, you
If
don't.
Saren finds the conduit, we're all screwed. We have to go to Ilos.
Ambassador Udina, I get the sense Commander Shepard isn't willing to let this go.
There are serious political implications here, Shepard. Humanity's made great gains thanks to you, but now you're becoming more trouble than you're worth.
You bastard! You're selling us out!
It's just politics, Commander. You've done your job, now let me do mine. We've locked out all the Normandy's primary systems until further notice you're grounded.
Hey, yo. So I don't even get to go do my side quest now? Oh, you bums. Oh, I think I locked myself in the end game. Alright. Okay.
Are
this
you
is a
insane?
mistake.
After everything I've done, you still don't believe me?
I think it's time for you and your team to leave, Commander. This no longer concerns you. The Council can handle this, with my help, of course.
Oh, he did all this for his own political standing. Oh, just like a politician. Oh, boy.
Commander. Shepard, I cannot believe they did this to you. I am so sorry.
Why did he say it wasn't you? They're idiots. They screwed me.
It's not your fault.
It's not right.
Oh, okay.
You
That's
did
why.
everything they asked and more. Nobody else could have done what you did. The Council owes you everything, everything. Instead, they strip you of your command and ground the Normandy.
doomed the galaxies. They're a big issue.
I don't care if they ground me, but they refuse to go after Saren. If they don't stop him from finding the conduit, we're all dead.
Perhaps we could appeal and get them to reverse their decision.
Not now, Liara. What's the use? Tried.
I pushed them as hard as I could. They wouldn't budge.
So you're going to walk away? You will just give up and doom the entire galaxy to extinction?
Stay strong. Give me some time. Not a chance.
We lost the battle, not the war. I'll figure something out.
I believe in you, Shepard. I am with you every step of the way.
Maybe I was playing this joint wrong the whole entire time, because that answer actually was the way that I thought.
Sorry to interrupt, Commander. Got a message from Captain Anderson.
Did the smile. Alright. Were you listening?
Are you spying on us, Joker?
No, sir. Just knew you were on the ship and figured I'd pass the message on. The captain said to meet him at Flux, that club down in the wards.
You should probably go meet with him.
Okay. Sir Brittle. Let's take Liara with me. And let's take... I can either take Tali or I can take Garrus. I think I'm gonna take Tali. No, Tali has, like, what I need. Let's take Tali.
Equalizing interior pressure with exterior atmosphere.
Squad, let's level them up. I thought I saw something again. Thought it was another spider again. About to creep myself out. Saw this big spider like in the corner of like the ceiling. Like about that size. Like the size of like the top tip of my thumb. Bro. My wife shot that joint with a Nerf dart. Undo. Decrypt secure objects. So yeah, let's go for that. Get her basic armor, and then we're gonna do that. Oh, and then we level 21 as well.
Logged. The commanding officer is ashore. Exo Presley has the deck.
I don't know what it is, but it's like these past couple of days, my arachnophobia has been like tested to extreme lengths. Like I was on the treadmill that we got downstairs, and like a cellar spider had popped out. Like
after years of poor economic performance,
like right in front of my face as I was on the treadmill.
Colony on Pharos is finally returning a profit. New discoveries and a dedicated colonization effort have finally paid off for Exogeny. Exogeny stock rose sharply with the announcement, with investors pleased at this surprising news.
Okay. So investors were surprised at the news that they got from Exogeny. Exogeny was the company that because we did a couple of things there, didn't we?
Commander Shepard?
Oh, who you be?
Khaleesa Benzine and Al-Jalani, Westerland News. Would you answer a few questions for our viewers?
All right.
What do you want to know?
You've been given a unique position to represent our race. People want to get a sense of how you'll do that.
Oh, great. So this is some of the side quests I
Humans
can
have been
knock
trying
out.
to get the respect of the galactic community for 26 years. With that in mind, what are your feelings on being the first human Spectre?
Honored.
The Spectres represent the best of every species in the galaxy. To be asked to join them is an honor.
Some have said your appointment is the Citadel throwing humans a bone. Have you encountered any situations where the Citadel asked you to place its needs before the needs of Earth?
They know better. It's not like that.
The Council is concerned with the needs of the whole galactic community. We're part of that community now. Our needs are on their agenda, but we're one of many.
You really do believe that, don't you? You've been given command of an advanced human warship for your missions. Is there anything you'd like to say about it?
The Turians helped build it.
Actually, the Normandy was co-developed by human and Turian engineers. Its design incorporates many innovations, all of which are classified, I'm afraid.
So the Turians have knowledge of the Normandy that is being kept secret from the Alliance public? Do you think it was appropriate to hand Earth's most advanced warship over to the Citadel?
This interview is over. That's only a formality. Time to shut you up. Nah, we ain't gonna do that.
I wasn't aware it had been handed over to anyone. I'm in command, and last I checked, I'm human. Same goes for my crew.
Human, yes, but you do work for the Citadel now, Commander. Speaking of your new job, did the Council order you to sabotage human research concern on Noveria?
I'm trying to remember what Noveria was. I think that was when we went for Matriarch Benezia, or was Noveria where we went to pick up Liara? I'm gonna assume it was Liara. So I'm gonna say that was an axe. Oh no, I blew up the hot lab. So no, that was Benezia then. So that was an accident.
The Council had nothing to do with it. There was an accident at Binary Helix Labs. In the interest of protecting the company's confidentiality, I can't say more.
That's a surprising revelation, Commander. We've had nothing but stonewalling from Binary Helix. Given your recent experiences, do you think humanity will ever get the respect it deserves from the galactic community?
Also, I take it that's the intimidation route when we're strong, but this route, I'm gonna go with if we earn it.
Respect's a funny thing. People always assume they deserve it. The truth is, respect is earned, and I firmly believe we can earn it.
You're an idealist, Commander, but a sincere one. I hope you're right. One last question, Commander. Rumors back home say you're tracking a rogue Spectre named Saren. Do you have any comment on that?
He was behind Eden Prime.
Saren instigated the attack on our colony at Eden Prime. Once his involvement was proven to the Council, I was assigned to bring him in.
That's surprising, Commander. The official line says that Eden Prime was attacked by rogue synthetics. Good luck in your mission. Thank you for your time, Commander Shepard.
No problem. Got a little sachet in that sway. Ooh, we got guap off of that. That was a lot of money. I mean, we already rich though, you know. You got that paper. Okay, so a couple of things that we need to do, or that I'm probably going to do real quick before I go talk with Anderson. I believe we have some missions that are just solely dedicated to this particular space. I went to Codex instead of Journal. And some of those are Citadel Keepers, the Fan. So you have been approached by Ian. He seemed harmless. I could probably find him again somewhere in here. We also have the Keepers. So I'm probably going to run around the Citadel, do the Keepers real quick. And then I don't think any of these things can be done here. Turian Emblem. Okay, I ain't gonna find that. Also, these are all collectibles. Okay, so important deposits. It looks like each of these things have like their own little thing. The UNC ones seem like it's collectibles though. So we're gonna figure it out. We're gonna work it out. But let me go ahead and do the Keeper one real quick. What's going on here? Who are you? Okay, well, looks like I just stumbled onto something new. Why did he do that? Let's go.
Yeah, what is it?
What happened?
Why were you tossed out of there?
Dorian didn't have a clue what I was doing. He assumed I was cheating.
But you were cheating, were you not?
I was just tipping the scales in my favor, only as an experiment.
Experiment?
Still sounds like cheating to me.
To you, maybe. But this device is merely intended to simulate situations and record results. Recording losses is easy, of course. Nobody notices those.
So, why do it?
Why do you need to record these outcomes?
Ah, now you're getting to the heart of it. I've spent the last 5 years developing a system that can accurately predict wins and losses on the Quasar. I just need a few more recorded wins and I can complete the algorithms.
How will
Can
it
you
work?
do that? Isn't that illegal?
It's illegal to use my system, but I won't use it. I'll sell it to others. I just need a few more wins recorded,
device.
Does the device help me win?
The device is set to emit a frequency that will slightly increase your odds. Nothing like my system eventually will, but enough to allow you to record your wins more quickly.
You said this guy got a real problem. He likes breathing, wilding. Just sell it as is. Payment?
What's in this for me?
Keep your winnings. That should be payment enough, I think.
Device?
Does the device help me win?
The device is set to emit a nothing like my system eventually will, but
Just
enough
sell
to
it
allow
as
you to
is.
record your wins more quickly.
Why don't you just sell the device then?
What? No. This device is archaic. It uses brute force to achieve its goal. Besides, you saw how easily it was detected. My system, when it's complete, will be far more efficient and completely undetectable.
Alright, that's cool. I won't have
I think
to cheat.
I'll take my chances the old-fashioned way.
Suit yourself. Well, I have some calculations to do. Goodbye.
And there's a part of me that just wants to play through the game again and just do a complete renegade run. Shell the gambler, quirky Solarian named Shells, was thrown out of flux for cheating at the gambling machines. He says he wasn't actually cheating, he was just gathering data to create a cheating system. I wasn't cheating, I was just working on something that would help me cheat. There's a difference. Granted, there is a difference, like, don't let my tone of voice fool you, there is a difference, but at the same time, it's just like, what? Shows is outside the flux. Speak with them if you want to help. Okay, nah, we gonna table that. We're gonna leave that where that's at.
It's not what I heard.
All right, let's go talk with Anderson.
I'm glad you came, Shepard. I heard what happened.
Now I know how you felt.
They pulled me off the mission, just like when they forced you to give up the Normandy.
I know, I'm sorry. I wanted to warn you, but there was no way to get a message to you before you docked. I know you're pissed off right now, but you can't give up. They all think this is over, but we both know it's not. You have to go to Ilos. You have to stop Saren from using the conduit.
It's not that simple.
There's only one ship that can get me into the Terminus systems undetected, and she's grounded.
Citadel controls locked out all the Normandy's systems, but if we override the Ambassador's orders, we can get them to bring the Normandy back online. You can be in the Terminus systems before anyone even knows you're gone.
If we steal the Normandy, you're the one left holding the bag.
And if Saren finds the conduit, life as we know it is over. The Reapers will destroy us. Humans, Asari, everybody. You're the only one who can stop him, Shepard. So I'll do whatever it takes to get you on the Normandy and off this station.
What about my crew?
Stealing the Normandy is mutiny. What if the crew won't help me?
The Normandy's your ship now, Commander. Her crew will follow you to the ends of the galaxy. We both know that.
Thank you.
I won't forget this, Captain. I promise.
I can unlock the Normandy from one of the consoles in the Citadel Control Center. You'll have a few minutes before anyone realizes what happened.
That is a restricted area patrolled by armed guards. How are you going to get in?
Leave that to me. Just make sure you're in the Normandy when the systems come back online.
Got it. It's too dangerous.
You're gonna get yourself killed. There has to be another way.
Ambassador Udina issued the lockdown order. If I can hack into the computer in his office, maybe I can override it.
He won't just stand by while you use his computer.
Hopefully he won't be there. If he is, I'll just have to think of something.
The Ambassador will not forgive this, Captain. You will be charged with treason, a capital offense.
We don't have a lot of options. I break into the Ambassador's computer, or I take my chances with the patrols in Citadel Control.
You decide.
It's your call, Captain.
I'll break into the Ambassador's office. He made this personal. You ready to get the hell off this station, Commander?
Yabba mother freaking
I'll
dabba-doo.
take care of the lockdown. You get down to the Normandy and tell Joker to stand by.
Alright, so now we gotta go to Normandy and get up out of here. I kinda do wanna try. Let me try this little gambling thing real quick before we head out. Let's try low stakes Quasar. 5 credits. It's low stakes. What's high stakes look like? Hold on. Jenna? What's up, Jenna? Where's she at? Dorian? Is that downstairs? Oh, Dorian's right here.
Hello again. Can I help you?
Okay. Nope.
Just passing through.
Enjoy your
so that's
time here at
Dorian.
Flux.
Where's Jenna? Oh, there she is right there. Okay, let's talk with her and see what's up.
Hey there, welcome to Flux.
Okay, never mind. She don't want nothing to do with me. She said, you ruined my life. Oh, you don't really win money like that from this. 20 credits to play, and you have a chance to double your money. Oh, so it's like blackjack. Okay. Alright, I'm good. Never mind, we ain't gonna do that. I thought you had like the opportunity to win thousands, but nah, you'll sit there and be playing that thing all day trying to make some money. If you want to know what the deal with that is, talk to her sister downstairs. Okay, hold on. You're right. I do want to know the dealio. Yeah, that's him.
I still can't believe that could happen out in the open like that.
What's going on?
Hey, Jenna came back looking for work. Thanks for getting her out of Cora's den.
I was glad to help out.
Yeah, everyone seems real happy to have her back.
I sense that you are less than pleased with her return.
I'm glad she's out of the den. I'd just forgotten what it was like to have her around. I haven't had a decent tip since she got back.
God dang. So you the ugly sister. let me stop. Said, geez Louise, who knew that she could be such a killer with the tips? I need to go to CSEC, right?
In entertainment news, Francis Kitt has announced plans to direct Hamlet with L-Corps cast members. The production will open dramatic theater to the L-Corps with a Hamlet who uses L-Corps body language and pheromones. Kitt claims that he's also excited by giving a human audience the chance to judge Hamlet by his deeds and not his emotions.
What if the L-Corps? Isn't that the one people that talk like this and they go, disgusted. I am appalled by exactly what you are insinuating, Commander. Don't they talk like that? Like, why are you doing a play with them? Actually, I want to see that for some strange reason. I don't even know why I want to see it. I want to see it for some strange reason.
Stand by, shore party. Decontamination in progress.
I project.
Anderson, what are you doing here? I didn't send...
That man's job will never be the same.
Get us out of here, Joker. Now!